Can you hear me? Yes. I only have one slide, do it. That's it. John Crossman. The speakers have been great. I'm really impressed. And the information has been tremendous. This is where it all changes, okay? The speaker's gonna suck and the information is opinion and useless. I didn't know I was supposed to talk, but here I am. And my disclaimer is, they got me on some new breathing medication and it makes me jittery. So keep an eye on me.
As long as you keep breathing, we're good.
Yeah. If I go down, there's a bunch of people in the room I haven't seen in a while. I never know what I'm going to present. But automate or die, what a boring topic, okay? Some things you should automate, right? Oh, I've been in technology forever. I've had 3 lives, and one was medical, but they knew I knew about technology. So I ran 96 hospitals, the pharmacies. And pharmacists are early adapters, they call us now. We were nerds. And we automated everything. It was perfect. But you lose something when you automate, so be careful. I didn't come here to tell you about automate stuff, but that was the topic. You can have increased efficiency and profitability. It's not as easy as it sounds because garbage in, garbage out. Everybody's heard that. I've seen so much automation go on that shouldn't have done that. Or they didn't do it right. I could go down so many roads right now. Who knows what agile versus waterfall development is? Anybody? You do, because I watched it for a year. Yeah, you no longer plan and take 6 to 9 months, charge a client millions of dollars. You build it as you go and you use the client to tell you what you're doing right and wrong, and it gets better. And it drove me crazy, the process, by the way. I know a short drive, but you guys did a great job. But I really want to talk about business intelligence instead of automation. So who's heard about business intelligence? Great, everyone should. We don't always call it that, but after my second job for a year, I ran a very large construction company, and they bought a software company, okay? And I found out that all the C people, CFO, CEO, we didn't really have titles there. We're all working on 5 different spreadsheets, the same spreadsheet, but 5 different versions, and none of them matched. What a nightmare, okay? How can you make decisions as a management team when you have a different spreadsheet numbers than the other person? So business intelligence is basically real-time sharing of information. And I could give you examples. Pep Boys. I did a project for them. You know, they're like franchises, really. So they had dashboards. You know what a dashboard is? Yeah, go to Facebook, that's your dashboard. Go to any program you open, it's called a dashboard. So everyone, real time, could share the same information if I'm making any sense. Everybody with me? So they compared 30 Pep Boys on how many brake jobs per hour, the margins, the profitability, and everyone in the company that needed to make the decisions could see it real time. It changed their whole business. So if you're not sharing real-time information in your large company, you have a problem. How do you make decisions? So I don't like doing PowerPoint. I don't like speaking either, by the way. I didn't know I was going to speak. I'll kill you someday, Jeffrey. So start naming. Okay, we're a business, right? What do we got going on? What do we need? I heard someone say accounting, right? You have to have accounting. There's QuickBooks up to what's the latest? Microsoft Dynamics, okay? Now, trick question is ERP. Who knows what an ERP system is? I know you do. Anybody? You do?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, we used one. We had 288 people there, and 2 people knew what it stood for. So Google it. It's an enterprise resource planner. All big companies use ERPs. The problem is it's made of components, and hardly anybody uses the whole thing, and they're expensive. So Daryl, not to put you on the spot, iReach used about 35% of it. So why did they need the other 65? All of this I'm about to talk about can be bought as an ERP system. Okay? So we have accounting. Then we have IT. We love them, don't we? Good IT. Who in here is IT? I know it's all Ray. The problem with IT is what? You're good, right? You work yourself out of a job. The president comes to work. We haven't had any issues in so long. Why are we paying him so much? Well, guess what? That's why you are, right? Because most IT people are firefighters. I fixed that printer. Yeah, but you've been fixing it every day for 3 years. You know, it's like a doctor treating the symptoms and not the disease, but you got IT. Then you got, what else? The web guys. We have the website, we have web marketers. Help me here, I didn't make a list in my brain. Sales, we're gonna save that one, but we'll put it up here. Eric did a good job. Without sales, and everybody in a company, by the way, has to sell. It's all about that, right? But I'm thinking about technology that's used in companies. Everyone has their own software. Lawyers have notoriously, any lawyers? Yeah, in the room. You have a operating system, okay? Anyway, I'll just call it company specific or industry specific. This will all make sense, I hope. Programs. That's the problem with Microsoft, isn't it?
It's a line of business software.
Yeah, line of business software. Thank you. Okay. Well, I didn't have this planned out. You know, it's just twice, by the way, I've spoken and not known I was. So, patches, the IT guys. Install this. Don't install that. But they don't test them, do they? With the law firm or anybody's saying it doesn't work. It's your job, right? What else do we have?
CRM.
Ooh, the magic word. We'll come back to that one, okay? Can anybody think of anything? You have to have a phone system.
People.
Sure. You have to have an HR system. Payroll goes with that. I mean, I did this for a big company, and it was big. And then someone mentioned CRM. Who was it? How long ago? Guy. Was that meeting with Hard Rock? This guy takes me, because they don't want to spend money on internet people like we have 20 years ago. And you gave me some really good clients, but you take me to the Hard Rock. I'm there for 2 hours. I didn't know I was going to even tell the story. And finally, the big wigs say, do you know why you're here? And I'm like, because he told me to be here? No. What do you know about CRM? Every time I talk with this guy, he goes, what do you know about CRM? I'm like, go with that. So the two CEO people look at each other like, epiphany. Now I start to realize what he's talking about. I call up my developers. They're like, that's what we do, Bernie. But who knows the definition, by the way, of CRM?
Customer relationship management.
Yeah, some people call it client relationship customer. This is my whole point of this whole talk. You can automate a lot. Do it right, but be careful. I mean, even when you automate stuff, I still am anal and have people check it manually because I don't trust it, okay? At the center of it all, the most critical component of an ERP, any business, is your CRM. That's it. That's your lifeblood. The government did a study, FEMA. When was Hurricane Sandy in New Jersey? 72% of all companies that lost their data in 1 year were bankrupt, 93% in 3 years, right? So that's a different thing. That's under security. But I've been involved with every CRM system. This is how old I am. Who remembers ACT? Okay, Goldmine. We made CRM systems, and then I discovered Salesforce. But they treated us like we were redheaded stepchildren. We weren't IBM. That's in the next version, unless you have $100,000. So now there's companies, just like with web development, Magenta, there's companies that do nothing but interface with the client and the shopping cart, and interface with Salesforce and the client. And that's what Timmy will talk about, because I like Salesforce. You make it affordable. So how do you do it? That's it, I'm done. Timmy, where are you? You don't have to clap. You don't have to clap.